Hello everybody and welcome to the next episode of the Dark Matter playthrough with Andre and Miguel. I'm having a great time trying out some new investigators and honestly just like a legitimately great time playing Arkham. It's been a while since I've played Arkham, two-handed solo, and I'm loving it. So it's good to be back. We are here in the shadow of Earth, which is a spooky, scary scenario where things might get a little bit spooky, scary. You carefully enter the ship through the airlocks of the Nostalgia 2. It is eerily silent other than the occasional clanging and hiss of the air circulation. Just some classic house sounds. As an action scan, if the top card of the scanning deck is an icon matching your current location, spend player clues as a group, draw the top card of the scanning deck. When a crew story asset is defeated or discarded, remove it from the game. Is anyone home? There is no one to greet you. No responses to your calls, but despite the sounds, your motion scanner occasionally displays a few blips of movement coming from within the ship. Alright, so we need to get to, well, let's give it a shuffle, because that's where it was set. We need to get to Slash and T, which are the two all the way up here, Flight Deck and Telecoms. We cannot enter the ship mainframe. Alright, let's give these a shuffle, let's give these a draw. Hiya, hiya. Okay, I like you. I think I like the fox mask as well. I think we want to turn these into a lockpicks. The polished cane will do a good lockpicks impression. I mean, honestly, having Lucky Cigarette Case has just kind of like increased our win rate potential by like a few percentage points. We'll keep our weapon. We'll keep Daniel. We'll keep glassing. I think we can lose the lure for right now. The loner is huge. Honestly, pretty alright start over here. And a bit in Cotton Eye Joe, where'd you come from, where'd you go? Play the Lucky Cigarette Case and the Fox Mask, and then for our last action, we'll investigate at 5 to 1 using offering off of the mask. Elder Sign is +2. We're gonna gain a resource. This could not have gone fucking better. That's insane. Holy shit. So we're going to go 7 to 1. So we're going to look at the top 6 cards. We're going to find a lot of interesting choices here. You help on the movement. You help on the clues. You help on the clues consistently. So it's probably going to be Thieves' Kit. With this action, gain from Thieves' Kit, we're going to, from our ability, we're going to play Thieves' Kit. And then I think we're just going to keep it simple, stupid, and gain a resource for our last action. Play a long blow, play loner, gain a resource. Use loner because I feel like we're wasting actions if we don't. If there are no clues on hydroponics and you have fewer than 3 remaining sanity, each investigator at this location adds 1 tally mark next to their memories. It's been too long since you've last smelled the fresh scent of greenery, otherwise known as it's been too long since you've touched grass. We'll go upkeep. We'll go upkeep over here. E-cash 3 as 2 is huge. We're gonna tick the doom counter up. We're gonna give the deck a shuffle, and let's see what we got here. Yeah, no, the vibes on this one are really good. Ah! Okay. And a bit in Cotton Eye Joe, where'd you come from, where'd you go? Let's see what we got here. There are only 2 impending doom tally marks, so we're gonna just discard this, and it's gonna gain Surge. Perfect Imitation, when you draw a Mimic enemy while you control an ally asset, test Brain 4. If you fail, discard this card and discard an ally asset you control. Quick Learner was an alien the whole time? That's kind of fucked up. Bit in Cotton Eye Joe. You have Hunter? You don't have Hunter. We're gonna need to kill you because you are in a location where we need you dead. I am kind of spoiled for some choices here, so we should figure out how we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna start with an evasion attempt, and we're gonna go 7 to 3. Hiya? Half the amount of damage on you and assets you control, so that's a -1. So we are then 6 to 3. I think I'm going to look at the top 3 because I don't know if I'm going to take a test again this turn. I'll take the lockpicks. Okay, we are going to take a test again. I was going to use the under their noses, but I don't know if I'm going to do that now. Okay, we get to get an action. Man, Andre's good. Guys, I think Andre might be good. His ability is so simple and kind of just a canvas in which you can paint on. But, like, it's going to be a pretty good painting. Alright, we're going to use the Thieves' Kit to investigate at 5-1 with our action. Which is going to give us... So yeah, we should have saved the cigarette case, but we did get a lockpick, so we're not going to complain too much. It's going to give us a resource. I'm going to move out of this location to put an offering on the mask. And then I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 and play lockpicks. Alright, this guy does need to die. We're going to do e-cash, so we're going to gain 3 and draw a card. Miguel, my man. Okay. I think I'm going to spend 2, and we're going to drop a glassing on this location. Move in here and shoot you, and then next turn we evade you. Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna move in here and we're gonna shoot you at 7-3. We do not fail, so we'll deal this guy 3 damage and we'll spend our arrow. Okay, this guy's gonna ready, and then we'll go upkeep. The weight of the world is on Andre's shoulders, which is funny because Earth is there. He sees Earth. Alright, 2 of 3. Color out of space, 2-3. If you fail to do 1 damage or 1 horror to an ally asset you control, we control no ally assets right now, but we are in the color out of space. Pale blue dot, after you leave attached location, you must either take 1 horror or add 1 doom to current agenda and discard this card. This effect may cause the agenda to advance. That's a little bit unfortunate there. But luckily we can like kind of... Actually, it's not too bad to be there. It's not too bad. I'm gonna take it. All right, we have to get to the telecoms or the flight deck. So I'm gonna move. After you discover the last clue within this location, each investigator at this location gains 2 resources. Pretty hype. We're going to play the lock picks, so we're going to go 8-3. -1, so 7-3. So I can look at the top 4 cards in my deck. I want the Olivier. Shuffle that in. Grab a clue. And then I think, honestly, we're going to hop up here. If it is currently crossed, Act 2, cross out player of your memories as a group, draw the top card of the evidence deck and read it. Group limit once per game. I will then take a free scan to spend player clues. Hunter. And we will grab this one. Lieutenant Archer Michaels. Put this card in play under your control. Deal 2 damage to an enemy in play. Oh, I guess we got an action, huh? You are ready. Deal 2 damage to an enemy in play. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Hello, Lieutenant Archers. Alright, then we do this. One of the crew members stumbles out in fear. Thank God, someone is here to help. I heard your calls, but was too scared to answer. There's something else with us on this ship. It's already taken some of the crew, but not all of us. I don't know who to trust. They describe an abomination that has been corrupting and consuming all biological and electronic mass on the ship. The entity is able to take on the form of the bodies and equipment it consumes, becoming a perfect imitation of the original. When it all went downhill, the Nostalgia 2 enacted a rudimentary quarantine procedure, and the crew have been hiding throughout the ship, waiting for help ever since. You can lead the helpless crew member back to this tattered Amalian, but if it's true that this abomination is able to create perfect imitations, how would you know if they are truly human? Reveal the ship mainframe location and advance to Act 2A. Okay, I don't know if, because I recorded this video ages ago. I can't believe, so these 3 scenarios, and actually also these 2, weren't part of the original Dark Matter run. And I'm so, it blows my mind that, like, the best part of Dark Matter came later. So yeah, what you guys, if you have not watched it and you like Dark Matter, I did an interview with Axolotl on my channel ages ago, where he talked about his design process and the creation of the campaign. And there's so much cool things to discover there. I'll even link it in the video to in the chat here, because I should do more of those videos. I think I've only done 3. I did Cyclopean Foundations, Call of the Plague Bearer. Yeah, this video. If people have not watched this one and you like Dark Matter, it's worth your time. Okay. There's still people hiding on board, among other things. Try to find as many of the Nostalgia 2's crew as you can. Escape, but beware. Some of the crew may not be who they are, or who they say they are. R1, if each undefeated investigator has resigned, we advance. So this one is, we can spend player clues at this location to draw the top card of the evidence deck and read it. Okay, with our free action, sorry, I gain a resource from that. I think with our free action, we're going to keep it simple and just grab a clue. All right, so we're going to loan her into this location, which is going to allow us to trigger glassing. Which we're going to then investigate at 6-3. Nice. So I'm going to discard it to grab 2 clues. Okay. We'll take a horror when we leave that location as well. We had to take a horror. Where's our next locations? It's Hourglass or Square. Happens to be these 2. Okay. I think I'm going to use my ability to play Improvised Weapon. And we're going to go 3-1. Hey, Dohora, thank you so much for the gift subs. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support on the channel and on this day. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. No, it's also nice to hit the sub goal, because since I stopped streaming during the hiatus, we fell way below normal numbers, which makes sense. You know, when there's no Twitch, people aren't going to come and sub. So I'm happy to start seeing that go up again. And I'm getting back to it. We're getting back to streaming. I'm even thinking of making some adjustments to the streaming schedule, especially with a smaller, like a less intense YouTube schedule. Anyways, we're up 2. Let's fuck this guy up. We get fucked up. Do you retaliate? No, you're just a guy like me. All right, we'll try to. I mean, I could try the fight again. Lucifer. Hey, Derby K, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. Thank you for the birthday wishes as well. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the Golden Table. Yeah, I'll try the fight again. We'll go 4-1 this time. Thank you, Dahora. Alright, you're fucking dead. No one likes you. Okay, I have 1,000,000 actions left. We'll draw a card. Honestly, I'm just gonna gain 2 resources and put glassing here. Why? I mean, why not? Why not? Let's go upkeep. Okay. This is gonna advance. You are not prepared to hear the horrible ear-piercing roar of dismantled cries. Your motion scanner bleeps uncontrollably. There is biological movement detected in every direction. Whatever thing that has corrupted the ship has finally noticed your arrival. Shuffle the encounter discard upon the deck. Discard cards until an enemy is discarded. Spawn that ship at the ship. That enemy at the ship mainframe. Corrupted machine. Am I still human? Am I still human? Am I still human? Beep boop. Have you guys played Soma? That game's fucking sick ass shit. The thing from Earth, that's me. There's an abomination that is creeping around the ship, consuming all biological and mechanical matter within its reach and creating the corrupted imitations. Scan. Okay. Alright, 4 Doom for the next one. What do we got here? The cold vacuum of space. Sure. Let's go 2 to 3. I have to commit the watch this, so we're gonna put no money into it. I have to deal a damage to an ally asset I control. And then I have to discard a non-story asset or 3 cards from my hand. Thank you for your service. Kind of lost value there. I'll also take a horror and shuffle this into my deck. Ay caramba. Rats? You guys remember my rats crash out? That was a good time. Anyways, we're gonna do glassing. We're gonna go 5 to 3. Sorry, 6 to 3. Yeah, I'll grab 2 clues. What can't Miguel do? What can't glassing do? The card's fucking good. Card's fucking good, guys. And a bit in Cotton Eye Joe, where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Okay. I think I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Olivier. And then we're going to use his ability to move down here. We're going to give ourselves a free scan. And we're going to scan this location. Actually, first, before we do that, before we leave, I'm going to cross out 2 of my memories. To draw the top card of the evidence deck and read it. Do I need to remove one? Without looking at it with the top card of the evidence deck face down on the scenario reference card. Yes, good. Thank God I read this. For every 3 tally marks of impending doom. We only had 2, so we wanted to put any on here. So we just know that one of these people are bad. And let's see if it's Lieutenant Archer Michaels. Dr. Fang is not an imitation. Dr. Fang is on the level. We stand Dr. Fang. We love the guy. Okay. Then we'll Olivier down here. I think we want to do the free scan, which is the crew quarters. It's Sophie! Spend player clues, scan, draw the top card of the scanning deck. That is really good. I spent the clues already? No, I didn't. But we can spend them as a group, right? Yeah, so we can go 1, 2. I will gain a resource, I think. And then I will lock picks, and we're gonna go 9 to 3. I guess I'll take 2 damage. Just because we get the extra action, and we also get a look at 6 cards. I think we want out the door. We gotta grab a clue. Where's the next one? It's here, okay, and there. Okay. Alright, we hope we don't draw a test during the encounter phase. I think that's the plan. I think we just gain a resource. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, I signed the Dark Pact again. Anyways, we're gonna punch these rats at 3-1. Hiya! We fail. We're gonna use Daniel to go again. Run it back. Rats down, so we have to draw the top card of the encounter deck. Infection. It's cost to perform to move or perform action abilities take 1 damage. Okay, well I guess I'm not doing that. I guess I'm just gonna like draw a card. Ah! Fuck! Fuck! Oh my god, alright, we're just gonna punch him. 3-all. Watch this. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Okay, that's really good. I'll take this glassing back to my hand. We'll deal a damage to this guy, and we'll send him up here. Keep. I was hoping to get you a little bit earlier, but that's okay. Alright, we're gonna go 1 of 4. Please don't give me a test. Surge, shuffle the scanning deck. It does not have an icon matching my location, so we won't take 1 damage, but that is gonna surge into the cold vacuum of space. Oh boy! Okay, well we're gonna try to go a bit in on this one. We're gonna go up 1. And we're going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4 resources. And we're just going to pass. We did. Wow. Okay. I won't say no. Hey, old helicopter. Thank you for the birthday wishes. This should be gone. Alright, what do we got here? A micro-meteoroid. Alright, discard each event in your hand or take 2 damage. You know what? I'm just going to commit the lure. We're going to go up 4. Thank you, lure. Alright, now here's the question that everyone wants to ask. How do we game this feline hybrid? Okay. We're going to use Olivier Bishop to scoot and skedaddle down into this location. Do you have any cool gifts? No. Well, I got the greatest gift. It's Twitch subs. We're going to move down into this location. We're going to try to evade this guy at 6-2. Alright, we're going to succeed by 2. Which we're going to evade him. Then I'm going to spend 2 resources to play right under their noses 3. We successfully evaded an enemy. So we're going to discover a clue at our location, and we succeeded by 2 or more, so we're going to grab a clue from a connecting location. I think with this free ability, I do want to take a free scan this turn, so we'll probably give it to Miguel. And he can do it, where am I going to be? I mean, I'm going to go up here. We can go to the infirmary. Yeah, okay. That's a plan. That's a plan. Okay, so I'm going to spend... I think, honestly, getting through the evidence is probably pretty good, because then we can just kind of, like, fuck off from the ship mainframe, right? How many clues do we got here? We got 4. And we're going to be able to get more. So I think we're going to keep this very simple. We're going to spend 2 and do some evidence. Adam Tanner is not an imitation. And then we're going to spend another 2 and do... Captain Burr is not an imitation. So far, Lieutenant Archer and Sophie, you guys are looking a little sus. I think then we just move out of this location. We're going to move up here. And we're going to refill our mask a bit. Alright, we're going to loan her up into this location. I'm going to move up here. We're going to spend 2 and drop down glassing. We're going to move into this location. Infirmary N. We're going to take a free scan as well this turn. We're going to attack you at 3 all. We fail. This guy's going to go into this location. We're going to use glassing and go 6 to 2. Nice. We're going to grab 2 clues. And discard glassing. Glassing's fucked up, guys. It's fucked up. I will then scan. And this is probably Dr. Fang, right? No, it's Mudbug! I love you, Mudbug. Move 2 damage to the investigators, allies, and enemies to the location. That's pretty good. Useless against you, but that's okay. Spend our clues. Okay. This guy can just ready. We can go upkeep. This guy readies. Oh, I'll gain a resource from the thing here. Payday's kind of nice. Okay. We'll go 2 of 4. So we need 10 more clues. Which shouldn't be too bad. Oh, sure, okay. We haven't drawn the Mimic yet. I was like, oh, fuck. Ah! Okay. Alright, well, let's see if we can keep Daniel around. We'll go 7 to 4. Nope. Daniel's gone. Alright, that's going to put a little bit of a hiccup in all this. Can Andre help? This goes away. I think Andre can help. Where's our next scan location? Here and telecoms. Okay. Alright. Well, I think we move up here. We'll hopefully come back to the victory. Not that we need it. I'm not going to go too hard for victory. We'll probably get it before the scenario's done, but... Okay. Then I'm going to do lockpicks, I think. So we'll investigate at 9 to 3. We'll succeed by 4. Interesting. You're oh man, you're also good though. I think I'm gonna take right under their noses. That card, it's hard for me to say no to clues, right? Like, you can, like, work through damage. Okay. I think we also play the Honed Instinct there, so we can take an extra action. which we're going to use to move into this location. And then I have 1, 2, 3 to play this polished cane. Then we move into this location and we attack the Mimic at 8 to 3. -2. -2, yeah. So we're going to exhaust this and deal 1 damage to this guy. Okay. Oh, and I grabbed this clue and we also gained 2 resources. Okay, that's fine by me. That was fine by me. So I think what we want to do is I think we want to use Mudbug to move 2 damage between investigators, ally assets, and enemies at your location. So I'm going to take 2 damage off of Andre and we're going to put it on this Mimic. We can play you next turn. We don't need to rush. We're going to move into this location with the feline hybrid. I'm going to take the loner to go up here. Deal 2 horror to each investigator this location, gain 2 clues from the token bank. Okay, that's not bad. Can we scan up here? No, not the T-shaped cloud. We have to scan here. I could have taken the free scan. It's okay. We'll use this opportunity to get some clues. We're gonna punch this guy at 3-all. Hiya! Nope. He'll move over here. That's fine by me. Ready you. Ready you. Upkeep me. Upkeep me. Okay. 3 of 4. Okay, I guess we're not moving this turn. Mudbug! No! We gotta find out if you're okay, Mudbug. You do have the most damage soak, which is nice. Alright. Can I scan at this location? No. We scan here. Okay. Well, we're going to want to scan. I think I'm going to spend 1, 2, and we're going to play Hunter's Instinct. I think we're going to move into this location. And we're going to punch the cat. 3-all. That's fine. The cat is a tool which we will use. Okay. I will take a free scan here. Oh, sorry, when he engaged us, we're gonna Hunter's Instinct and grab glassing. I'd like to put the glassing up here. I mean, I think I'm going to use a free action and we're going to drop a hidden shelter here. And then we're going to scan. We'll spend 2 clues. Adam Tanner. Okay. Okay, we know Adam Tanner's okay. So then we have Dr. Fang and Captain Burr in here. Okay, that's fine by me. As for us, let's try to evade the Mimic. We're going to go 6 to 3. We're going to go 9 to 3. I have to commit this. That's 7 to 3, so we succeed by 4. So we're going to use the Lucky Cigarette Case. We're going to evade this guy, and I'm also going to spend 2 to play right under their noses to grab a clue here and a clue, honestly, from here. Alright, so we're going to look at the top 4. We'll grab out the door. Okay. We get an action, which we're going to use to give this guy the bonk, and I have to commit the out the door to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go... No, you know what we do is we investigate first, because this number is higher. So then that's going to put us 11 to 4. Nice. At the end of the round, okay. So we're going to grab this clue. We could do the infirmary, because that's Dr. Fang for sure, which I probably will. Oh, what did you want? What did you want with your free scan? A buck? Yeah, baby. I want a buck. In that case, I'll also have dropped this here, I think. Okay. So we grab the clue. That was this. We're going to hit with the polished cane, I think. So we're going to go 9 to 3. Give him the bonk. He's dead. And then I'm going to do a payday, and we're going to gain 4 resources. Don't forget to take the damage. Ah, from this! Thank you, thank you. Does that change my plan? No, thank you for that. I guess not. I guess not. I mean, I'm going to take the damage one. The evade was free. Yeah, I think we'll just run it. We'll probably win before it matters. Kitty cat stands up. We got to go upkeep. Timely intervention. Doom goes on Mudbug, but it's going to clear out. You can't understand that whatever plague has struck upon Earth has been transmitted to the ship as well. Perhaps the ship was too close to Earth's atmosphere, or perhaps a crew member had accidentally watched one too many of the undecipherable and corrupting transmissions from Earth. Whatever the invisible corruption is, it has begun to affect you as well, for every time you blink you see visions of the hell left behind on Earth. Masses of flesh appear around you, sculpt into the shapes of people you once knew. I also got to resolve this hidden shelter. I'll have gained a resource, I think. And I'll draw a card. So that would have dealt me a horror. Alright, I gotta go 2 to 3. I pass. Andre is not corrupted by Earth. 3 to 3. We'll timely intervention this. Okay, no one's corrupted by Earth. Okay, so I think we need a few more clues. I would like to get this clue. Alright, but let's see our encounter cards before we start coming up with a plan. Pale blue dot. Sure. Sure. We're going to want to get rid of this, but luckily the foot's not too bad. Okay. Beep boop, beep 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 boop 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 beep 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 boop. Boom. Beep 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 boop boop beep boop 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 beep 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 boop. Bang. Boom 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 and doom doom boom 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 doom. Boom boom doom boom doom 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 boom boom. Oh, what are we fucking doing? What are we fucking doing? I mean, I think Andre goes up north to grab this clue. Miguel is gonna move down, and we're gonna load our bow. Honestly, we might just do a load bow chronophobia turn. That's not too bad. Let's do that. That's easy. We're gonna move in here. We're gonna load the bow. We're gonna drop the chronophobia. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Mudbug's probably gonna take a damage this turn. As for Andre, what the fuck? We're gonna take a horror and move up here. We've done that. We've done that. If there are fewer than 3. So if we take one more horror, we can do that. Not going to worry about the contamination. We're just going to try to either kill Mudbug or get out of here. Because it's kind of creepy that one of the people I have is currently the imitation. We're going to use the lockpicks here, so we're going to go 9 to 3. Or another token. -2, so we have 7 to 3. So I'll look at the top 4. That's the card I want to see. We're going to grab this clue. We're going to get an action. I think I'm going to drop the well-connected. Oh, did I forget to scan? Fuck, I did forget to scan. Okay, that's okay. Because I can take a free scan action, which I'll use this one. Dr. Fang. And then, yeah, we have Captain Burr, so I'm gonna gain a resource. And then we can scan for Captain Burr here. Okay. And then I think I'll just, like, move into this location. So I need 3 more clues. And we really only need 1 more clue. Because we're hopefully, in theory, going to get 2 this turn. Alright, so this guy's going to come in here. We're going to trigger Glassane. So we're going to go 5 to 2. Nice. I'm going to discard Glassane to grab 2 clues. This hidden shelter is gone as well. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, we then go upkeep. Oh, I was gonna say, do you know what I would really kill for? My knapsack. It really is like a different game with Miguel if you have the knapsack or if you don't. Okay. We'll go 1 of 3. I think we need to get this evidence before this advances, if I remember correctly. Test foot 6, reduce this difficulty by 1 for each card in the scanning deck. If you fail, either take 1 damage for each point you fail by, or search the encounter deck and discard pile for a mimic enemy and draw it. Well, I have to commit this card. Which puts me at 8 to 6. That's crazy. Honestly, we'll go 10 to 6. Alright, we'll draw a card. Rats? I'd love this Glassane. Okay, I think Andre goes first. He's going to lightning bolt in here. We're going to move into this location. We're going to try to evade this corrupted machine at 8 to 2. Oh, I have to commit this. You know what? I'm going to go all in, and we'll draw another token to be fair. Perfect. So that is, we're 9 to 2, 7 to 2. I succeed by 5, so we'll look at the top 5 cards. I'll grab the Honed Instinct, I suppose. We're going to grab an action. We're going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resources from the Watch This. This guy is evaded. I'm going to then, with my ability, use Lockpick, so we're going to go 9 to 4. 5 to 4. So I will lose a supply, but get a clue. And then I think we do this parlay here, which is going to give us Mudbug, who should have a damage, by the way, from last turn. Mudbug's our guy. We love Mudbug. Okay. I think in theory we can get out of here. I might even leave this victory. I don't know how much that victory is going to matter. I hope from the story thing, like from the storytelling, it was Lieutenant Archer Michaels. That was the first, like that is actually the monster. I think that would be a great little story beat right there. Anyways. Yeah, but what if we do get those victory points? Okay, let's loan her in here. We're going to drop down glassing. That's fast. I have 3 actions left. I mean, I guess I just punch the rats at 3 to 1. We'll go 5 to 1. Okay. Five to 1. They're cooked. We'll get an encounter card. Another one of these. Okay. I think the correct course of action as I move into this location, I let the feline hybrid come in and attack me. We take 1 and 1. It's then going to elusive into this location, and we're going to do glassing, and we're going to go 5 to 3. That's -2, so I'm going to discard this and grab 2 clues. This guy's going to ready. This guy's going to ready. We'll go upkeep. We're going to go 2 of 3. Mudbug's going to take a a damage this turn. From the dark. Okay, so I will go 6, 7. I can go 7. We'll go 10 to 6. We actually pass by quite a bit. So I have, I succeed by, we roll at 10, 12. I will look at the top 6 cards in my deck. I guess I'm going to grab, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to grab you. I kind of just looked because, you know, you should. When the agenda advances, sure. This hopefully should not matter. Okay. So we're going to move in here. I'm going to spend 2 clues to draw the top evidence. It was, so it's fucking Sophie, isn't it? You're not real. Don't tell Mark. I am then going to loan her into this location. And I'm going to put Mudbug. Oh, no, we don't want, because of the contamination, we don't want him on the ship, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay, no, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can just treat him on the ship, I guess. Okay, so then this guy, and then we're going to put Adam Tanner on the ship. Thank you, Mistrich. And then we're going to resign. We're going to attempt to evade this guy at 6-2. We're going to go 8-2. He's evaded. We get an action, which I'm going to use to just fucking stab myself in the stomach. But we'll share the load. We'll share the load. We'll then Olivier into this location. I actually didn't even need to evade you. I mean, I guess I should not get the damage. You know what? One of those damage is going to go on Sophie. She knows what she fucking did. This is dark matter, yeah. So we're going to put... so there is a Doom on the agenda. Sorry, Doom on this card. And then we're going to put 4 more Doom on each of these cards. Hey, damn, next, how's it going? But we're going to put Captain Burr... Lieutenant Archer Michaels, Dr. Fanga. That's the 5 in the victory display. And then we're going to resign. Sorry, Sophie. You ain't real. Okay, does this get rid of evidence? Yeah. Okay. Oh, did I not do this? Oh, it's the only way to get here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I was like, did I do something wrong? No, because the other one comes through. R1. Perfect. You barely made it out of the madhouse alive. If there are crew in the victory display, look at the story cards underneath the scenario reference. It's Sophie. For each of the scenario cards, reveal a random chaos token. If it is not. So, Sophie actually was human. Sorry, Sophie. My bad. None of them are, so we go to R3. We've rescued the remaining crew. Yeah, where is Sophie? At a tally mark under impending doom. So only one. Hey, damn next. Thank you so much for the sub. 56 months at the golden table with your Bezos bucks. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good one. We earn victory X, so we get 7, and again Miguel gets 9. Holy shoot. Holy shoot. See what I mean about dark matter? A lot of XP in this campaign. Alright, and now we have just the last spot on our search for fragment, which is Lost Quantum, which I usually always do last. I don't really know it any other way. Alright, let's upgrade these decks before we call it a video. Okay, so we probably want to put a bit more in this makeshift trap. Remote configuration is probably okay. And probably improved timer is fine. And that's probably the last stuff we put into this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Honestly, this is going to be very boring. But just give me some lucky 3s. And let's kill these lion weights. The lion weights are fine. I don't think they're what I want in this deck, though. Let's just keep it simple and run it like that. Because glassing kind of just outperforms it. Okay. Ooh, is there anything I'm really pressed to get here? Or do we just grab the another day, another dollars to just have us start in a good spot? Feasibly, the upgraded Thieves kits aren't terrible, right? I don't think we need to run for those, though. Let's just grab the another day, another dollars. And then I'll bank. No. Let's not. We could probably still wait on the Honed Instinct. We're gonna bank one. Yeah. I am not upset with these decks. I think these decks are going pretty good. Movement Tech is king. Loner is king. Olivier Bishop is king. Strong cards. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've been enjoying this. I'll see you guys all for the next one. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Have a good one. And as always, a GG's.